helicopter right back there. Make that video of your hijack lifeline. Whatever you get when you don't get me. In Toronto. Oh, mean fire and brimstone. In Toronto. Very real. Not our fun fiction. Not something you have to wait until you flatline and see that bright light and then find something much worse for an eternity. But yeah, with Trump on the censored news, make a video of your hijack call to me with FBI Wray's treasonous agents. Once again, very serious stuff with that. They're compromising the security of America. With them in front of you in person or via speakerphone, get those numbers out. You try to call me with them on speakerphone, ask them why they are conducting religious censorship that affects all of us and also affects our lifelines. Get FBI Wray and his agents screaming out what else they are involved in. Besides Kennedying, Catholicing, Raying our livelihoods. And my real livelihood, and I'm not making a buck off of graphic art livelihood, my real livelihood is building the Lord's house, those 1,000 points of light. So, tried to call me up in front of Wray and ask why he has been active in this will not focus anymore. You see, I noticed last night that the screen was sharp, unlike this. And when I went to make a video 2 nights in a row, 2 days in a row after the night before, it was less than sharp. Because they want to seem not as truthful because it's hazy. And yes, the screen is not going to be as sharp as this, but they're worried as hell. Dangerous folks being traitors and treasonous in their positions instead of doing their jobs. With the phones, internet, mail, FBI Wray. You can ask FBI Wray. Do you know how many Americans have called you up and your agents up? Are they telling you how many calls they get? Are you sure that it's accurate? How many Americans over the past dozen years Melton has asked the world to check the lifelines and only gotten one 93 check call in that time? No mail about the 93 checks or FedEx or UPS? Gonna send me something, make a video at first, those of you who know how to use the GPS thing. Use it to find where treasonous, Trump's treasonous FBI Wray is destroying of his opponent's mail so that folks who get the mail can vote for them. Where he is destroying mail from you to me. Make that video, post that video, whatever you get when you don't get me, and look for the cabinet ones of these. Kind of like that one over there, but Trump on the screen on the censored news. Why can't I reach this man? They're having that censored news and hijacking lifelines. And we don't know how quickly the coronavirus has spread and will spread in the future because Trump wants to place himself in office and is hijacking your call to me, stealing your mail to me. Esper, Pompeo, Meadows, Haspel, Wolf. I went to school with a Wolf. All these folks taking a part in your family's hijacked lifelines. We don't know how quickly they're spreading the pandemic so that they can place themselves back in office. So call them on that. But the names of all of these folks and all of their people and all of the treasonous FBI, top to bottom, janitors can probably tell you more than those up at the top shredding their own documents and erasing stuff and cleaning out petri dishes and such. Make that video if you hijack call to me, post whatever you get when you don't get me. And hand off those numbers of FBI raids terrorists at home, at work, cell phone, landline. They have been disturbing me at my home for a dozen plus years, have been responsible for me not having a home. Because of my Kennedy, my Catholic, my raid, livelihood, and lifeline. And yes, not building those 1,000 points of light. Make that video what affects you. Your hijack lifeline as you try to call me. Time, date, number dialed. Post whatever you get when you don't get me. And oh yeah, changing eyes, medical research. Dangerous Mesa down the street for Dignity Health. Dangerous Rapetti like spaghetti. He was flirting with the past worker of mine. St. Jude's perhaps, or another hospital. Oh, I forget the name. Cedar Sinai. Other folks asking Dignity Health about medical research being passed by. And yeah, doctors can throw all kinds of BS at you. So when you're talking to a doctor, tell them Dignity Health was very active in hijacking my family's and your family's lifelines. It will look better as far as the medical stuff coming from you. As you ask them, why can't I reach Mr. Brady? When else will my family's lifeline not be allowed to work? What are you doing about that, Ray? Dignity Health, dangerous Catholic doctors from Louisiana, California, and worldwide. Why do you hate truth? Here's some truth I'm trying to call Mr. Brady. Whatever you get when you don't get me and the Catholic doctors and other doctors. Reaction, post.